What if I told you that choosing between renting and buying in Temecula Valley right now could mean a $300,000 difference in your net worth over the next 10 years? Hey, real estate friends. Today, we're breaking down the real numbers behind renting versus buying in our local market. And I'm going to show you exactly why this decision matters more in 2025 than ever before. Today, we're tackling the age-old question, should I keep renting or should I buy now? And we'll cover three critical areas: the true cost analysis, real numbers from our local market, the generational wealth gap, why homeowners have 40 times the wealth of renters, and your personal action plan, a framework to make the right decision for you. But first, let me share something that even shocked me. According to the latest Federal Reserve data, the median net worth of homeowners is $255,000, while renters sit at just $6,300. That's not a typo. That's a 40 times difference. And look at these 2024 articles from Money Magazine and CNN basically saying the same thing. Here in Temecula Valley, let's look at real examples. On an average rent for 3-bedroom house at $3,200 a month, or a mortgage on a $650,000 home with 10% down, you're looking at $4,100 a month. But here's what renters are missing: tax deductions, equity building, and appreciation. Over 5 years, renters have spent $192,000 and it's gone forever, to which the buyer who spends $246,000 but gains $85,000 in equity and $65,000 in appreciation. The net difference, buyers ahead $150,000. Now, let's talk about our specific market of Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee, Winchester, Wildomar, and Lake Elsinore. A current market snapshot: median home price is between $650,000 and $750,000, which they vary by city. The average rent increase is 5 to 7% annually. Home appreciation is 4 to 6% annually, and current mortgage rates are at 6.5%. Or you can choose a lower entry point community. Did you know Winchester has the lowest entry point at $550,000 median price, but it's projected for the highest growth due to all the new development? The Temecula premium. Yes, Temecula costs more upfront, but rental rates are also highest here at $3,500 plus for comparable homes. So let's be real. Homeownership isn't all roses, but here are the costs that surprise new buyers. Annual hidden costs: property taxes, $8,000 to $10,000. HOA fees, anywhere from $100 to $400 a month in Temecula Valley communities. Maintenance of 1 to 3% of home value annually. And then homeowners insurance is anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500 a year. But hidden costs of renting, again, no tax deductions. Homeowners are saving $8,000 to $12,000 a year. No equity building, no control over living situation. Rent increases, remember, 5 to 7% annually here. This is where it gets serious. Studies show 89% of millionaires own their primary residence. First-time buyers typically see 90% wealth increase in 10 years. Renters at retirement have 80% less wealth than homeowners. In Temecula Valley specifically, homes purchased in 2014 for $400,000 are now worth $750,000. That's a $350,000 in wealth creation in just 10 years. Meanwhile, renters paid $360,000 in rent with nothing to show. So how do you decide? Well, here's some proven framework. You can use the 5-2-1 rule. 5 years, plan to stay at least 5 years. Buying likely wins with 2 ratios. Rent to price ratio, under 0.5% monthly equals buy. Payment to income ratio, under 28% equals you'll be comfortable. And the other one is an emergency fund. Have 6 months expenses saved after your down payment on a home purchase. For Temecula Valley specifically, if you're paying $2,500 a rent, seriously, consider buying. If you have $50,000 saved, you're ready for a 5 to 10% down payment. If you're in a stable job, lock in housing costs now. If you're ready to make your move, here's exactly what to do. If you're buying, get pre-approved now. Rates are changing on the daily. We're expecting them to potentially get better by the end of the year. Focus on Winchester, Wildomar for best value. Consider new construction. In Menifee, look for seller concessions in this market. Many of those home builders are offering better rates than current rates. If you're renting now, save aggressively. Aim for 10% down. Build your credit scores to 720 and above, and then track the local market trends. Consider rent-to-own options. Look, whether you rent or buy, It's a personal choice, but I like to compare it this way. One way or another, you're paying a mortgage. The difference is you're either building your own equity and appreciation, which equals wealth for your future, or you're building somebody else's wealth for their future. The key is making an informed decision. The data shows that homeownership builds wealth, but timing and personal situation matters. Hey, I hope you found this analysis valuable. And remember, in Temecula Valley's market, every month you wait, it costs you in both rising prices and loss in appreciation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again on the next video, and stay blessed.